All right, guys, how's it going, everyone? We're going to talk about MLGO. It's one of the most trending stocks out there, and rightfully do so. This thing has been known to make the biggest pumps. It has 203 million volume, and look at this massive move up. Can we get a continuation, or is this thing going to dump like it has usually done? As you can see, when we had this big move up, we come back down. We are above the EMA 20, which suggests the uptrend should continue. But we want to make sure we get a good entry, and what you do is you look for the retest type pattern. But as you can see, this thing has been insane, right? Look at this big down move that it's happened, and I'm using a laptop to show you guys this. But what's important to know is even though it has a big down move, this thing is known for these big pumps. No one, very rare do you see stocks make, look at this 600% move, this candle 200%, and just make these massive moves. But obviously, it can't sustain when it's above this upper band here. It has been known to make very massive moves, but it can also dump really fast. As you can see, when you start consolidating on this EMA 20 is where you make those big moves. So you had this big move up, come back down, and then you retest this. And obviously, if you know my system, you would love to short these kind of moves here, as these are going to be massive gains you can make. So I do think maybe, just maybe, we are just beginning, but I want to make sure we're not too, oblivious about what's happening here, right? So just make sure there's no, looking at the news here, they did face a minimum price warning on 9/23. The current price, we are at 37 cents. So it is kind of low. It's been under $1 for quite some time, so do keep that in mind. Can we get over $1? We will see. But I will show you guys this. If you just look at the trend, you can see we are forming an uptrend right here. As you can see, we tried to make this down move happen, but the trend held. As you can see, this is going to be your support here, and you have one, two, three touches of resistance. We can definitely break out of this, but it is very risky to buy it right at a breakout point, because you don't want to have this thing happen where you buy it right here thinking it's breaking out, right? As you can see, the candle closes back in the channel, just like right in here. We try to break out, and then we close back into the channel. We don't want to have that thing happen. So like I said, if you really like the stock and you're starting to see an uptrend type pattern, you want to make sure you have a retest back to this lower channel here. If it doesn't give no retest to that, then you just don't trade it, because a lot of people will lose if they try to trade these breakout patterns, and especially if you're trying to swing overnight, because you can't control any of that risk. But yeah, the one thing I want to show you guys is my favorite strategy is really trading when price hasn't hit your EMA 5, 10, and 20. Because we know, the one thing we know for sure in trading is that price and the algos, they will revert price to the mean. Do we know when it's going to happen? No. Nobody knows the exact timing, or we all be millionaires. But we do know what's long, what's rare, and what's extremely oversold. I like to buy companies that are extremely oversold, and we sell it on the up moves. Like, for example, on this big move down here, you can see how this EMA 5 has not got touched in a while. But if you look at all price history, you see how you come down, up, down, up, down, up. Like, when you had these long EMA 5 moments, then you had these big moves up, like right in here. If you look, it doesn't seem a lot, but I promise you, this is a massive gain. That is a 75% move up. And anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 7 daily candles is long. And so when you count these candles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, look at this beautiful pattern here on this 7th daily candle, and you would accumulate as this goes down. If it goes down a little more, they're totally fine. And look at this massive move up. And that's really the kind of the patterns you want to look for. That's a 62%. Because the conservative thing you can get is that EMA 5. EMA 10 is also due if it don't touch in 1 month, and you can see this long streak of not touching this EMA 5. So as you see, this last touch was a beautiful touch. And see how clearly this is? The algos hit it to a T, and it comes tumbling down. Algos hit this to a T, it comes tumbling down. But when we start doing something different, you see how we finally hit this EMA 20? We try to, of course, usually the first time it comes tumbling down, and that's what happens. We hit it, we come tumbling down, and we try to make a new low, and then you would not see all this, right? As you can see, when you start seeing okay, we have a low here, and we come all the way up, and then we come back down, and we have a higher low. So this is your low, all-time low, and then we come up, and we come down, and we and we form support right here. And then seeing that this candle came back into the channel here is very bullish. And then this is next day. Could anyone expect this thing to pump 48%? Absolutely not. I mean, if we look at from the highs to the low just from this candle here, that was a 99. No, we have actually 100% move in one day. So yeah, that's MLGO. I definitely am not bullish right at this point unless I see a candle close above this channel line. But as you can see here, we hit once, twice, 3, 4 times. We only hit this support once here, so you could definitely get another one. The KDJ is at 45. That's not extremely high, but yeah, I just want to make a quick video for everybody trading MLGO. I'm not sure if anyone's back holding, and obviously, you know, you got to respect your stop losses, and that's why I like to have a clear risk management plan, because if you bought it down here, and your stop loss would be if a candle closes below this channel. So as you can see, you wouldn't get stopped here because the candle didn't close here as it comes here. So and this is a very great pattern that I see, and I showed it just recently with DJT. You can see when a stock is starting to make an uptrend, you will make these kind of patterns, right? And then you look for the retest. As you can see, right through here, you have this clear pattern. You come up and then you start retesting support, and then you make your big move up. And that's the same thing I would like to see for MLGO. Are we going to get that retest type pattern? And we kind of did this right in here if you missed it. But yeah, this is MLGO. Be very careful, in my honest opinion. If you guys really want to learn a strategy where my favorite strategy is where we look for these conservative bounces here, because getting in early is the hardest part, right? But if you know a system that can really find these trend reversals and find the bottoms, instead of buying it way up in here, you know, 40 cents, 50 cents, $1 for MLGO, and people have been bag holding way long a time because there isn't not a clear plan. They just see a stock's down 50% and they probably buy it, and then it goes down another 10 and another 10, and it just keeps going down and down, and they're like, oh, this market is rigged. Well, the problem is you got to find the extreme territories. You know, you can't just rely on like something like RSI and you see it oversold. You have to have a pattern that works consistently, and this strategy works over 90% of the time, even on pennies. And pennies are one of the hardest to trade as they're very speculative. But yeah, if you join the Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below. I'll have it pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you just have to subscribe on your computer, your phone's browser. Avoid scammers, as I'll never message you, DM you, or trade your accounts. You can read the testimonies how a lot of people like this service, but the easiest way to join is hit day trade alerts here, and you'll get access to join the server, or just go up here, the server shop, and I'll teach you guys how to trade like a pro doing this simple strategy that anybody can do. Day and Swing Trading Plus, like I said, is only $12 a month. It's going to change your life. I have people that were mad negative that are making thousands of dollars a day, and even if you don't have a lot of money, there's a lot of advantages that I will show you in the server on that, where you can make a lot of money even if you only have like $200. I can give you guys a fast track route on how to make lots of money. So Day and Swing Trading Plus, $12 a month, and you get access to all my channels, swing trade alerts, day trade alerts, all the education you need, how to set up your chart. Like for example, if you go to Swing Trading Education, you'll have to go to this video to set up your chart. But yeah, and then in the server shop, if you hit here, if you subscribe on your phone, it will be charged a little extra for the Day and Swing Trading Plus. So I do recommend do it on your computer or your phone's browser, or if you have an Android, and it's super easy to do. But it's a really nice thing. I also do live streams. I have a channel here, RTK live stream, where you can catch me go live, and I go over the like setups that I'm looking for, patterns and all that. But yeah, it's a really nice setup here. It's the only system that made me profitable, and I've been in so many Discords that charge hundreds of dollars, and they were mad negative. This is the only service that where I can vouch for that it took me a long time to figure out. Wish I knew it sooner. So if you're watching this video, you're either like hating MLGO and you're still back holding and you're trying to look for a price prediction, well, nobody can truly tell you exactly where this thing's going to pump to, but I could tell you this: we are at a big resistance point, and I can definitely see this going down more than up. So do keep that in mind. If this thing decides just to short squeeze out of this, then yes, we would have to break through out of this channel here and make a whole new channel, and that would be the thing here. And also, we have massive room up to this upper band here, so this is where the big bears are going to come in. That's where I like to short. If we go way above this channel in here in this no man's land, then I would look to short it. But yeah, this is MLGO. I would just be cautious. If you're in the profit, definitely take the profit. I always tell my members, take the 10% gains. It adds up fast, because a lot of the times these pennies come and go. Especially when you hold them overnight, they're very risky. So I always take the gains, properly accumulate, watch my videos on accumulation. But yeah, definitely join the Discord. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Day trading, we made lots of money today, over 50% gains. It was awesome. And I'm willing to show you guys exactly how I day trade. It's going to be the best strategy. If you're like really hating swing trading, day trading is my favorite service, and you can see the massive gains we have made. I can even show you the actual journal here too that I have in my channel. But this is the RTK journal. I have yet to record. I have a 50% return that I need to record. But we're on like 20 wins in a row here. A couple just very minor losses, but as you can see, the win rate is well over 95, 98%. It's actually absurd, but it's a very nice system that I think you guys can really win lots and lots of times. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Happy trading, and hope to see you in the Discord. Peace out.